Hello everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim live stream. Not long now to go till, Train Sim 2. Let's wait for some people to get in. This is a viewers choose route stream, so pick your routes and we can get to them. I'm setting up the stream and all that at the minute, as you're going to have to do it after it started on this. We've already got someone in chat, so thank you for coming in. I'll be in chat in a second, just bear with me. Right there. Yeah, wait about 30 seconds and I'll be in chat. 4 people in already, looks like people got the notification this time. Thanks everyone for coming in, how are you all? I'm setting up the stream at the minute. Let's see, what one is it? There it is. There we go. Right, I'm coming into chat now. Let's see who we've got in. Oh, for blooming loads there. Right, hello to Chubby, Tyler, Amtrak, and Sophie. How you all doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a splendid morning. And Arsenal, welcome. Right, I'm just leaving Mineola now. No, I'm leaving Hicksville. We'll go as far as Mineola. Yeah, we can do East Coastway next. We'll get onto that once we get some Mineola. I've only picked this one as one of the kind of starter ones. So we'll get to East Coastway after this. 4 people in at the minute, it's all good. I'm slowly getting out of here. On our way. Yeah, how are you all doing? Good to hear from Arsenal and Sophie. I can speed up now. So once we do get to Mineola, Mineola, whatever you call it, we will change over to East Coastway. And that's starting to accelerate now. Miles an hour on it. Hi Reese, how you doing? Good to hear, Tyler, good to hear. Got 5 likes already, thanks everyone. Right, once we get to Mineola, we will change over to East Coastway as requested by Chubby Squids. I think we're about to speed through Westbury. 7 people in, thanks all for coming in. So much appreciated. Oh, I can't wait for tonight's Train Sim 2 Q&A. It's going to be great. I think that's showing gameplay as well. The scenario editor. I was saying how that works, and they're going to be showing gameplay. So that will be very exciting to see that. Can't wait. But we should be going through Westbury pretty shortly. Well, we will not be stopping there, but we're going to be going straight through. What time is it? 8 PM BST, I believe. Yeah, we're doing East Coast after Tyler. Sound the horn. Everyone will coming through. Oh, out of Dovetail. Yeah. Let's get a little flyby shot, man, as well. Lovely. I do like getting flyby shots on this route. Lovely. Very lovely. Right, 2.9 miles to go until we do get to Mineola. We'll set about 3 minutes and we'll change over to the East Coastway as requested by Sophie. No, as requested by Chubby Squids. I'm pretty sure you requested it. I called hey to go Sophie. Yeah, we sure can. Oh blimey, we've got 2 at the same time. Right, Arsenal's first. So after East Coastway we'll have Rhein, Osten. And then after Rhein, Osten we'll have the Great Western Mainline. Another station here. What's this from? Let's have a little look. This one is Kyle Place. I think we're doing a 10 car today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 car. Yeah, so yeah. It seems like it's not as alive. We've got 4 in at the minute. Oh, nice job, big isn't it? Oh yeah, I see it, yeah, it's the 1972 stock. Nice. Right, I'm up to 82 again. We'll probably just coast from here. Yeah, let's coast. Wasn't showing up. Hey Mr. Metz, how are you doing? Wasn't showing up. Maybe some people didn't get the notification, I'm not too sure. I mean, sometimes you get 8 in straight away, but this time I think it was 4. So I don't know if you guys got the notification or you were just on YouTube browsing and it came up. Alright, try and sort it. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, and that's actually another thing, everyone. I'm going to be bringing No Man's Sky soon to the channel, so we can do some multiplayer on there. So if you have No Man's Sky, just put it in the chat or message me on PS, and you can join our system. That's going to be fun, because I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, did you? Alright, that's good. You got a notification, yeah? Yeah, hey Mr. Metz, how are you doing? The audio's alright, is it? As well, I mean, the new PS is here. At the minute, it's very, very quiet, as you would kind of expect from a new PlayStation, but... Well, this is Mineola. I'm going to switch over to East Coastway after. It's right to the end of the platform. There's a very long platform here, and it's easy to see it all, it's all just straight. Quite a nice station now. I think you've got the car park over to the left, it's all connected up. It's almost like some kind of parkway station. Your PS is a rocket. Ah, right. Yeah, I remember it was Mr. Bean before then. That'll do, lovely. Right, now moving on to East Coastway, as Long Island Railroad was just a starter one. Morning, Salty Chips, how you doing? Oh, your PS is a rocket. Yeah, I've got my new one now, so it's, what would you call it? I don't really know, it's just really quiet. 8 people, and thanks all for coming in. Never die, Joe, we're both as bad as one another on No Man's Sky. Nah, you seem to know what you're doing more right. I used to know what I was doing on No Man's Sky, but now you need power to do the teleporters and all that. I'm pretty sure you never used to be able to do that. Good morning, Martin, mate. How you doing? Alright, Arsenal. I'm good, Salty Chips. Yeah, cheers. 11 people in. Thanks all for coming in. Hopefully you're all having a good day. I don't got that long until, not long until Train to Smile 2. I actually had a very good dream last night. For some reason, I was driving the Bakerloo line on Train to Smile 2 already. It literally, picture perfect. I could literally, I don't know, replay it. It was very good. I kept missing the marker in my dream. I was got a bit annoyed about. Yeah, let's do that. Brighton 2 or. Have you started all of your progress again, Joe? No, I'm still level 300 and what is it? 32? Yeah. 10 people in. Thanks all for coming in. I know most of you are subbed. If you're not, please help us reach our sub goal of 450 by August the 6th. We're making very good progress towards it. There seems to be another YouTube glitch, because on the app it says we're 403, but then on here it says 413, which is a bit odd, but that's the way it is. Hey, I'm Jack, how you doing? New videos uploaded once a week, nice. Yeah, Q&A tonight, it's going to be good. Hopefully we'll get some gameplay, like proper gameplay. I dreamt that I was driving an ice train 4 days ago. It went broken. Ah, really? Ryan, a little more than you then, Joe, but I'm still pretty bad though. I'm still getting to know No Man's Sky. Yeah, 13 people in. Thanks all for coming in. Yeah, it says 413 on 413 on this like YouTube app, but then on the studio it says 403. So I don't know what's going on there. If it's some kind of glitch, not too sure. 11 people in. Thanks all for coming in. That's right, Mr. Metz. Yeah, 3 weeks to go. Can't wait. It's gonna be a good day and a long day. Let's get the windows open. Seems to be quite a nice morning here in Brighton, on the south coast of England. Unfortunately, I'm away when Train Sim World 2 comes out, so I won't be able to play a week. Ah, that's unlucky. I'm sure you'll probably still get views when you get back and upload some stuff. Because that game is going to be pretty popular for quite a while. A bit like SnowRunner, but now SnowRunner doesn't do as well for me, so... I think it's 22 days to go, isn't it? Pretty sure. Right, where are we stopping? Falmouth's our next station stop. Let's get going. Hard off. In the trailer it shows, yeah, it does. It's I'm not too sure about that. I think that could be a deluxe edition. I mean, you know, I'm not a dev, so I can't confirm that. But I reckon there's going to be a deluxe edition, which will have the DB BR422 and the Class 378 Capital Star. I've just got a feeling, just the way we've seen the interior of that train in the trailer, because obviously if it wasn't in, it would be false advertising, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably am, Mr. Match. Yeah, I'm kind of like the behind the scenes guy on this channel. I think it's for the ice route and kind of for the... yeah, it's a bit of both. You alright, Justin or Blue Ben? How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, it should be Tyler, yeah. That's all we can hope for. Hey Pendleino kid, how are you doing? Welcome back. What about the collector's edition? That's just on this Train Sim, isn't it? But hopefully if they did do a deluxe edition, it would include some extras. Like maybe the Class 378 and the DBBR 422. If you want salty chips, yeah. What I'm going to do for a video with some ways highlights of every route, mostly Bakerloo. What do you mean by highlights? Right, off we go. Should I ask? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's nice, Blue Ben. Oh, slowly getting there. Where would you use the Class 378? Between Queen's Park and Harrow and Wardstone. So you'd probably get about 20 minutes, 20-minute runs on it, so that's not too bad. You want the Class 800? Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe if they do some more of the Great Western Mainline in the future, which they might. 20 days. Yeah, it does, Reese. Yeah, we are getting there now. Yeah, it's coming pretty fast. Like, best bits of gameplay from routes. Ah, right. Well, you can probably get that off me if you want, because I'm going to be doing it quite a bit. So, yeah, I'll let you get some of that if you want. Obviously not the whole video, but if you want to get some clips from it, then you sure can. For some reason I thought we were stopping there then, because I saw loads of passengers getting out. Yeah, Queen's Park's going to be good. Dovetail Games just need to release a route that's not in England, Germany or America. Well, they might. I mean, third party like Rivet Games might, I don't know, release a Swiss route or something. But I think they'll keep England, well, Britain, because, well, that's probably where that's literally where they're getting the most money from. And they are a British company, so we can kind of expect to see the British routes in circulation basically forever. I mean, the American and German ones, they could, you know, play about with, get some more ones in. Why are we crawling along? We're just heading out of Brighton now. The collector's edition will probably be DLCs included, so probably get a collector's edition later. Why are we so excited? Because we are just really excited for Train Sim World 2. It's going to be great. 16 people, and thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working to a sub goal of 450 by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. This is Molescombe. 30-mile/h speed limit back there. Yeah, it is along London Road viaduct. I did awesome service on East Coastway today. Last one from Eastbourne. Yeah, that is a good one. Was it the 2314, I think? Something like that. Yeah, that is a good service. Our next stop's Falmouth. You're now on 52. Nice. Yeah, it is 20 miles per hour at Brighton. Well, it does go up to 25, but I just stay at 20. Is this how you spell it? Spell what? Yeah, full power, Shane. How you doing, Shane? Welcome back. Yeah, it goes up to 70. But once we actually do get up to 70, we will basically be going straight down to 60, as we are on the approach to Falmouth station. Yes, that is my kind of marker, that signal there, to get down to 60 miles per hour. Basically put in step 1 as soon as I get past that signal there. And then we kind of go around the curve, and then Falmouth's, well, we're on the approach to Falmouth. I hope they bring out East Coastway trains and more too. Yeah, it will be part of the preserved collection, won't it? Drives under the speed limit. There'll be a lot of UK high speed routes this year. Yeah, that would be good. Not too sure, I guess. Right, so we're at 50. Well, we're bringing it down now. Go down to 30 miles per hour. Falmouth is on an uphill gradient, so well, we don't really need to put as much brakes on. Yeah, we can have a look at a very nice stadium as we go past. Crossrail would be, yeah, that would be cool. Obviously it is driverless in the core sections, isn't it? We'd really like to see the Eurostar from Pancras to Calais. That is a very long route, but you never know, anything's possible. What's that? I mean, it's 50 miles from St Pancras to Dover. And then 25, 75. So you're looking at 75 miles long. Which I think would be a bit of a stretch, but you know, possible. There it is. Beautiful stadium, isn't it? Great team there. Great team. Chubby would disagree greatly, but 22 miles under the channel. Alright. If you own this route, you'll be able to put it on your preserve collection. Yeah, you can do that. They need to bring out longer routes, but I think that's what they're trying to do. I mean, the Coal and Action one, high speed, is 43 miles, so that's alright, you know, that's alright. I mean, it is probably the full kind of route, isn't it? So, I mean, the Bakerloo line is the full route, so I'm not complaining. And they could have just done 5 miles of it. We're not ready to leave yet, are we? What time are we, no, it says locked doors. That's odd. Right, if we lock them. You have great news. Oh, what's that? Oh, I think Canal's coming to myself. It's parking out something. I'm playing Trains and World today. No, yeah, it is amazing, isn't it? A long route, but mostly in tunnel. Yeah, I suppose that kind of makes up for it. I can't play TSW for the next 10 days. Well, I'll keep tuned in on the channel, and I'll provide you some train journeys. I could do part of the Waterloo and City line, just from Bank, like halfway through the tunnel, and it's just like you've gone out the area. CIFA? No, there's no CIFA on this. It's AWS and DSD. They are the main safety systems. No, but I think that if they did do the Waterloo and City, they probably would do the whole thing. Because, I mean, otherwise, you know, they would get quite a lot of complaints. I think Trains and World 2, they are trying to step it up a little bit from the last one. So I think they are working towards a brighter future. I just found out that I'm coming back from holiday on either the 5th or 6th of August, so it turns out I'll be able to play on release day. Nice. Really nice. Wait, oh, you're going to Exeter, aren't you? Yeah. Nice. What, early morning coming back, or are you coming back, what's this if, no, you go on the train, don't you? So I guess you'd probably be back about 10 in the morning or something. But it would be $24.99, so no one would buy that. Well, you never know, West Somerset is 20, so they do, no need for that other video. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm guessing you're getting the train back in the morning then. What is that? Quite an early one out of Exeter. It's like 6 o'clock, isn't it? Back to Paddington, or wherever you are going. I will buy it. Yeah, it would be still good, wouldn't it? I don't think they probably wouldn't do the Waterloo and City, but you never know. sell it for a £5 or something. I'm sure it would get plenty of sales. The thing is, I want to know is if Southern actually use this game as a route learning thing, because I remember when I went on work experience, they said they used Train Simulator on the Brighton Mainline to help train drivers. If Waterloo is in Train Sim Mod 2, Dovetail Games can make an ABBA-themed training route. Alright. Yeah, it does take, 2 hours, 5 miles literally. It's quite a slow route, but I think quite a lot of people like it, as you know, nice and relaxed, isn't it? I don't think it was the best choice of first British DLC to bring to the game after launch, but I mean, it probably sold quite well, so... Reese, because 1, I'm going to Cambridge camping, 2, I can't play Train Sim well because of my TV. It is a bit annoying. I just saw on Train Sim Community Discord that Caltrain might be shutting down. Why would Caltrain be shutting down? They're electrifying the Peninsula Corridor. They've literally ordered the new fleet, I'm pretty sure. I hope South Eastern from London Victoria to Orpington. That would be quite cool, and route out of Victoria. And even the South London network would be nice, because then we could just go past Selhurst Park and just, you know, Chubby would strongly disagree there, but we're at 55 miles per hour here. So we're on the downhill gradient now down to Lewis. Once we do get to Lewis, we will be changing over to Rhein at Osten. 16p point, thanks all for coming in. We are working to a sub goal of 450 by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. But I tried doing a tax thing, that didn't work. Alright, Nottingham to Scotland be nice route. I'm sure it would be. Right, put in step 1 and we should be all good. So I can agree with that. What about the North London line, because now it is the overground. The North London line would be nice, but obviously it was only a couple of years ago they released it onto Train Simulator, but I guess they might redo it, because I'm pretty sure they did do the redo the West Somerset Railway. Right, I'll put in step 1, something come down to 10 miles per hour. Let's coast along here. Right, Josh, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I want the Watford DC then. Well, it is basically coming, isn't it? So, well, you're going to have the Queen's Park to Harrow Woodstone section, which is a fair bit of it. So. And if they do add the Class 378, which I don't work for Dovetail Games, but if there was some kind of deluxe edition, then well, yeah, basically they've got it then, haven't they? Right, so we'll go as far as Lewis, which is the next stop. Good to hear, Josh. Good to hear. Did you? The A stop, nice. Oh really? That's true, yeah. But it's a bit weird the way we did see the DBBR 422 in the trailer for Conventional Fast Track A. That does indicate that there could be some kind of deluxe edition, but I don't work for Dovetail, because obviously if it wasn't in the game then it would be false advertising. I don't know why. Salty Chips, you can reverse down the track and get longer trains and there's no red signals. Oh, that's good. Do you think the London Overground will be on the Bakerloo line Train Sim Mod 2? I'm not really too sure, to be honest, at this kind of point, because we've seen the DBBR 422 interior on Conventional Fast Track A, which does indicate some kind of deluxe edition, or some kind of extras we don't know about yet. But you never know. We might. Hopefully. Right, there's the mark about right there. Right, we're now going to move over to Rhein at Osten. The train in the trailer was the 423. 423. Now, there is an interior of another one, because everyone was picking it out, saying, is the 423 the rapid transit one, the Talent 2? As I know, we did see the interior to the one on Rhein Osten in the trailer. It was just about for a couple of seconds. I think it was at 7. I think it was 17 seconds into the trailer we saw it. Yeah, we will have to wait for another one. Yeah, wait and see what happens in the Q&A. Yeah, you never know. They might say, you know, deluxe edition. But that would be good. And we should be seeing proper gameplay tonight on the game. Oh, right. So yeah, 423. The 423 and the 422 are similar, aren't they? Just the 423's got a more kind of, well, not as curved front bit. 17 people, and thanks all for coming in. Hope you're all having a good day. Right, we're going the 422 for now. Let's see what one we'd do. Let's start Hagen. It's quite nice out of there, going up there, kind of steep hill. Yeah, so maybe in the Mainline trailer, we might get a snippet of maybe another train like the 378 or something. But as I say, I do not work for Dovetail Games, so I do not know. It's the Hubstrecke train, but used on S-Bahn. Alright, yeah. Always nice not having the sound of the fan in the background. It is pretty nice. Yeah, but the thing is, if they did do a deluxe edition, what would they do for say Patch Grade? I suppose they probably wouldn't do anything because it's already got 3 trains on it: the SD40, the GP38-2, and the AC 4400. So they probably wouldn't do anything for that. But I suppose with the conventional fast Strecke, they've got the IC3, what we see right now, the Talent 2, so maybe they could get another one on, like the 422 or 423, whatever it was. But obviously for the Bakerloo is pretty, well, it's just one train, isn't it? So maybe they will add something else. Right, we'll go as far as, I think we usually go as far as Gevelsberg. Right, let's open the doors. Passenger lights on. I do quite like this this service, well, train and the service. Right, let's get the destination board up. Transport and Gaming Guy, how you doing? Welcome. It was good to finally play yesterday, after we had a few problems with getting into the sesh. Right, this will be going to Mönchengladbach. I hope I can drive the Talent 2 on the Bakerloo line. Probably will be able to, yeah. Where's Mönchengladbach? I think it's S8. It's on here somewhere. There it is. Mönchengladbach. Pretty sure that's probably not how you say it. For CSX, I hope they add... Yeah, I can understand that, Josh, sorry. Are you saying they should add the GP38? Because that's already going to be in. Yeah, later on stream will either be Railway Empire, No Man's Sky, or yeah, either No Man's Sky or Railway Empire. I'll do a little vote in the Discord to see what you guys want, and we can do what you want. I want the Talent to be too big for the tunnels. Probably would be, yeah. But I suppose you could probably run it on the lines, and apparently if you turn off simulation mode, you can just do it anywhere. Run wild. It is indeed, Tyler. Right, let's depart. And off we go. Lovely motor sounds in this. Very lovely. Let's see how far we go. We go as far as Gevelsberg West. That's quite scenic through there, so it'll be nice. Let's get a little flyby shot as we cross all the points. That is nice, isn't it? Very nice. Sound of that going out. I do like this train, but I always don't get why there's 3, sets of doors. For CSX, the GP40-2 is an add-on for it, but PS4 don't have it. But Xbox has it. Doesn't really do much. It's a bit odd. Pulse width modulation, chopper drives. Yeah. It reminds me of the Class 319 or 313. Oh, we're speeding now a little bit, so I was looking at the chat. On Fortnite is the day when we have for the Aquaman. Alright. I don't play Fortnite anymore. I played it season 1 up until season 4. And then it just went a bit downhill from there. And I did return to it in season 6, as there wasn't really much else to do, and now I'm just fed up with it. I did play it chapter 1, season 1. No, chapter 2, season 1. That wasn't too bad. But now they've just ruined it again. Right, now coming into Hagen or Weringhausen. It's on a pretty steep incline here. We don't really need to put much breakage on. Should be all good. I do like the way there's the little dot matrix thing that's kind of slanted there. I don't know if that's to help the driver or just send it and whack the train as it's coming in. Right, there we go. Quickly gonna have a cup of tea quick. Alright, Ryan. Well, I'll do a vote in the Discord to see if it's either No Man's Sky or Railway Empire. So if No Man's Sky does win, then we'll get to that this evening. Ooh, nice cuppa. It's a bit cold now, I've had it up here for quite a while now. Yeah, but if I do a No Man's Sky stream, I know Arsenal Fan TV will want to join. But you probably want to build your spaceship first, otherwise you'll literally come into the system and you won't be able to go anywhere, so not so good. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, isn't it? Sounds like one of the oh, those things you get at parties and you blow into them and they make that kind of weird noise. Might wake your parents up. Right, we get the loud screeching in a minute, which is nice, to say the least. I think the back unit's lights are on. I'll go and check that out in a minute, but it looked like they were turned off. So I'll go at the next stop, I'll run down the train and moking you up. Right, so on the approach to Hagen, Hubin, whatever it's called. We'll go as far as Givelsburg West, and then we will change over to the Great Western Mainline. Probably do a HST run on that as usual. It's very nice to do. I feel like the speed limit shouldn't be 45 along there. Look at that. That violently jolts to the right. Right, Hagen, Hibbing, here we are. Alright, bring the speed down a little bit. We are going pretty fast. Here we are. Right, coming in at a nice 29 miles per hour. Meant to have left the house at 10 but woke up at 12. Blimey. Right to the end of the platform here. And we come. There we are. Let's get the doors open. Let's run down and see if the other unit's lights are on. No, they're on there, but the other one didn't look like it was on. Let's go and have a little look-see. I think they should be on. Yeah, they are on. I'll run back to the front. You know, we got a bit of time here, let's have a little wander. So I'm pretty sure I've got the collectibles here. Can we go this way? No, we can't. Right, sit in the cab. And we'll wait for getting ready for departure. Why you change your picture, Blue Ben? Oh, your mouse is so pathetic, what happened? I want to have some chocolate already. Well, there we go. I've got to wait a few more seconds, then we can depart from Hagen, watching being whatever it was. Oh, I transport on gaming guy, nice. What the hell is that? Wait, can we actually? Oh, we can. We can actually interact with the buttons. I want to close the doors through this. Where's the door opening button? Oh, there you go. Didn't work. Let's get the doors closed. Blue Ben, I thought you were at your train operator thing today. Surely it wasn't just an hour long. Right, off we go. 11 people in, thanks all for coming. Hopefully you're all having a good day. We are working towards 450 subs by August 6th. So if you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. Right now, just starting from that last stop, one of the multiple stops in Hagen. Our next one will be Hagen Westerby. Just browsing the recommended games, nice. Yeah, quite a lot of lads play SCR who come into the streams. Added guards now, nice. I suppose it's a cheap alternative to the real train simulator, I guess. Obviously you don't need as powerful PC. Can we do main Spessart Bahn? We've got Great Western Mainline next. But after the Great Western Mainline we sure can get onto main Spessart Bahn. Right, hang on, Westerby, platform 2. It's a bit weird because not for every station it says what platform we're coming in on. I didn't say it for Hagen, well I guess there's only one platform isn't there. But for Gevelsberg it doesn't tell us, all those stations, it does not tell us what platform we are coming in on. Which is a bit odd, but that's the way it is. And the signal boxes. Just gonna have a little flyby shot. Very nice modern unit. I think that's just one of my favourite stops on the line, this one. You always meet the other train here and it's kind of on a corner. Kind of bank round into it, which is quite nice. Alright, coming into Hagen Westerby. We should meet another train here, might. Every other time I've done a service I've met one here. Actually not every other time, but this is Hagen Westerby. Just bringing it down. There we are. Open them up. That's quite a nice stop here, one of my favourite. Let's see if there's any collectibles, as I'm pretty sure I've never actually bothered getting out here. Here we are, there's one. So we are there, and we're going as far as there. See what else there is. Oh, we're already leaving already. Well, let's quickly run. Nah, no, we won't. No, let's run down there. Anything under that? No. Let's get the doors closed and then we get going. Not long at all there. Right, the doors closed. Let's get going. Gevelsberg Nap is our next station stop. We're on a bit of an incline as well, eh? Interactive signal boxes. That would be quite cool. Put them inside there. Off we go. On our way to Gevelsberg Nap. Picking up speed pretty quick. Yeah, you can if you well, open it before you start off. It does stay open. You can drive the West Somerset Railway. Yeah, I can indeed. If you want us to do that after main Spessart Bahn, we've got the Great Western Mainline next. Then we've got main Spessart Bahn, and then if you want, we can do the West Somerset Railway. But how are you, the guy? Haven't seen you around here before, so welcome to the channel. Yeah, I'm so ready for the Bakerloo line. Can't wait. I'm going to be streaming, well, we're going to be streaming basically most of the day when it does release. Good to hear the guy. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people playing, so we might not get everyone in stream, but it's going to be great. It's going to be a long old day, just driving all day, but it's going to be fun learning these routes. I really do want to learn Bakerloo line, all the speed limits within the first couple of days. That's kind of what I've set myself to do. I think the least, I think the route our least drive is probably St Patrick's Road. So it takes like 2 hours to do every service, and well, I don't really have that much time on my hands. I suppose we could just do an exclusive St Patrick's Road stream. Last for 2 hours, do a service, might be nice. Journey through the hills or mountains. Yeah, Josh, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully it's not like how it was in my dream last night, where literally I like overshot the platform. Well, I overshot the mark and the doors didn't open. Actually, I wonder if they will add that feature where you have to stop on the little marker, otherwise doors don't open. That would be cool to see, but it probably would be quite hard to implement. German routes, yeah, some of them are pretty good. I mean, German routes probably have got the best selection on this game, as they're all modern. Unlike Tees Valley and Northern Transpennine, where they were set back in 40 odd years ago. I guess some people like it, but I'm not really a fan. Hi Harley, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Right now, just departing. Next station stop will be Gevelsberg HBF. Hi Marcelo, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Right, we've got 1.7 miles to go. Yeah, it's set quite some time ago. Just a friendly reminder, we do have 11 people on. We are working to a sub goal of 450 by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it'd be greatly appreciated. This is Rhein, Osten, Harley. We'll be moving on to the Great Western Mainline once we get to Gevelsberg West. That's a couple of stops on. And then we'll switch over to another route. Whoever just subscribed, thank you for subbing. That's greatly appreciated. I'm guessing that was either Marcelo or the guy. Thank you very much. Right, we'll just coast along here. We got 0.7 to go. But we are going uphill a little bit, so let's just put it on 21% power. I think it is, well, not the longest of platforms here. Harley, can you do the vintage rail tour? Yeah, we can do East Coastway again at some point in the stream. We can have it after the West Somerset if you want. Salted chips. I wish that not all doors would open. Yeah, that would be good. A bit like that happens on Train Simulator. That does. The Great Western is the first passenger route on the game. It was, yes, it was, and it was rapid transit after that. I'm pretty sure TVL is 93, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty useless on it. So we have got quite a few route requests, so we'll probably change over to Great Western Mainline now. And the next stop's only about 600 yards long, it's not far, so. There we go, I'll count that as a good stop. Let's head over to the Great Western Mainline. 11 people in, thanks all for coming in. Hey Richard mate, how you doing? Oh, just closed down map for some reason there. Quickly load that back up. There we go. Right, we'll do a HST run on here. So that'll be about 20 minutes. And then we'll move on to main Spessart Bahn. Good to hear mate, good to hear. Yeah, we'll move on to main Spessart Bahn after Great Western Mainline, and then we'll move on to West Somerset Railway after that, as requested by the guy, and then East Coastway after that. Hey Will, how you doing? I'm good, how are you? What was it? Great Western Mainline, yeah, right on the last page. Route you're most looking forward to? Bakerloo line, 100%. That'd be cool. Perhaps in Train Sim Mod 2, passengers will actually get on the train, a bit like on Bus Sim, they get on and go and sit down. If Bus Sim can do it, then I'm sure Train Sim could probably do it. Let's do an afternoon service into London, so we don't have the sun glaring in our eyes. There you go, Swansea to London Paddington, that's all good. I like the detail in the game, it is very good, yeah. What rating out of 10 is the German high-speed trailer? Well, we had quite a few surprises in there. Yeah, I'd rate it about 9 out of 10. It was very good. I mean, it was the same music as the heavy hull one, but it's alright. Hey Maximum Gaming, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Haven't seen you around here before. Hopefully you are having a good day. Great Western Express is not featured in the store or loading screen. Why? Because this is Train Sim 2020. And the main routes on it were Northern Transpennine, main Spessart Bahn and the Long Island Railroad. That's why we don't see Great Western on it. We used to, but not anymore. Let's get the AWS on. Oh, get that one on. Wait. Hey Callum, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. 15 people in, thanks all for coming in. Only 14 subs. Alright. You keep going, I'm sure you'll get more. Right, now departing from Reading, our next station stop will be Paddington. Really? No, I won't stick to Bakerloo, I will go on to the other routes, of course. I'll do all the scenarios on Bakerloo, then go over to another route. So I'm not really the biggest fan of scenarios, I just prefer doing service mode. Yeah, Zoe. Yeah, I'll try them all as well. I'll probably do Sandpatch Grade last though. That's one of the more kind of lesser heights up routes. Not too keen on freight services. Yeah, everyone has their preferences. I do prefer passenger services, but I do like doing some freight like late at night, nice and relaxed, don't have to really stop. So they're quite nice to do sometimes. Right, up to 125 in a second. Yeah, you don't get to stop and interact as much, which probably some people do find a bit boring, but it's quite nice to do later on in the evening, because most of them are at night time, so hopefully they'll be good. Hopefully, George. Yeah. Hi above them, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. There's the line off to Gatwick there, or Red Hill, if you want to be precise. Right now going up to 125 miles per hour. We reach 125 miles per hour in about 5 miles. Good to above them, so good to AWS. Maybe, yeah, maybe, Mr. Max. I mean, in the conventional fast track A trailer we saw the DBBR 422, so that's obviously some kind of extra thing being added. Well, not confirmed, but maybe we will see a 378 or something along those lines. That is the only thing that they could add, the 378. So yeah, maybe we will see the 378. Maybe even some older tube stock, who knows? TSW2 comes out 2 days after my birthday, nice, so I should have a lot to spend on it. Yeah, it's, yeah, tonight is the Q&A. I doubt that Dovetail Games will update the scenarios, like add in new trains. They might, but I'm not really too sure. Another HST there, lovely. Yeah, I think it was Mr. Matt's surfing. He was asking about the TSB2. But how is everyone, if I haven't asked you already? How's everyone doing? If you're not in chat, then if you're just someone sitting there chilling, not on chat, leave a cheeky wave or hi or something, and I know you're in the film. Actually, that's something I need to do. Get my shout out paper thing again. If we do make the 450, then yeah, I can use that. Oh great, loads of coins just fell on the floor. Always annoying when that happens. Good to hear, Will. Or Gareth. Recovering after this morning's facial. Alright. Right, so we're going 103 miles per hour at the minute. I'll soon be going through Twyford. Here's Twyford now approaching. Got lasered at the click. Wow. Yeah, we've got 11 people, and just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 450 subscribers by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. Can you drive the class 09? I don't see why not yet. Alright, let's yeah, I can work. Yeah, I can. TSW2 is out 21 days before my birthday. Yeah, 21 days. What would that be? 27th. Oh, your birthday's 2 days after mine. Mine's on the 25th. Or we'll be staying in for it, so obviously can't really go out. Well, 120 miles per hour now, 5 more miles per hour, and we'll be at our top line speed of today. So we're still accelerating here. 123 now. So we're almost there. 2 more miles per hour, and we'll be at top speed for today. Probably our top speed for all the routes we do play today. 125 miles per hour. But as soon as ice comes out, or comes now fast Strecke, I will be able to go up to 155 miles per hour, which will be very impressive and good if the FPS doesn't drop or anything on it. That would be annoying, getting FPS drops. I can just tell right now that on Train Simulator 2 there's going to be blue screens at launch. I've just got a feeling. It always happens, there's always blue screens on it literally every game now when it launches, which will be annoying. Anyone know where AWS isolation is on the Class 66? You get the 2 cabs. In one there's like a fuse box behind the driver's seat and second man seat, and it's called the 24 volt supply fuse. But on one end of the 66 there is no fuse box, so you have to run to the other end and then turn it on there. Imagine a bus doing that. Blimey. I'm sure Arsenal's done it before busing. The 4 other loading articles are finally loaded. Yes, they've done it. I'm guessing just, you know, what we've seen already. I'm like, I just want to play for God's sake, yeah. I mean, Train Sim World, this one hasn't been too bad for blue screens. I think I had a couple. But SnowRunner, that had lots of blue screens, especially when you're on there, I think it was Island Lake. I sure can, Harley, I sure can. I mean, you probably have to remind me, you know, when it comes out. But I can get that done. I've not got a bus up to 155 miles per hour yet. I'm sure at some point, Arsenal, you were on the highway to the airport or something. Right, so at the minute it says, oh, Horizilux, how are you doing? I'm good, how are you? Welcome back. Yeah, on the studio app it says you're on 404 subs, but on YouTube it says 414. So I'm not really too sure what's going on there. Yeah, I know it's early days, but I was thinking of, you know, making like one bit of merch. It'll probably be a cup and there'll only be like 5, or something like that. You know, as we are growing pretty fastly now. But that's just an idea at the minute, I don't know if I will do it. Right, 122 miles per hour at the minute. Yeah, Horizilux. How are you doing, Horizilux? Hopefully you're having a good day. I just can't wait until 8 PM. We thought 7 hours and 15 minutes until the Q&A begins. And we'll get lots more questions answered. Because the last one was Sandpatch Grade. I'm not really too interested in that. I mean, I've got a bit of interest in Sandpatch Grade, but not as much as obviously the Baker and the Continental Fast Strecke, because obviously they are 100% new. They haven't been on PC already. How much, Joe? Cup sounds. I don't really know. It said. I mean, I'm trying to. I did make one this morning, but it said it was in the US and it was in dollars, so I have to try and find something, a British one. I'm not really too sure really, because it says like to make it, it's like 8 quid. I'm not really too sure. I'm not too sure. Probably 9-10 quid. I think that's what most of the cups are on there. I know it's not. It is quite expensive, but I don't control how. Because obviously the company has to make the merch, doesn't it? So they get, you know, I think that's about 8 quid just to make it. So, but it is probably not the best price. Obviously, it probably would be quite high quality as if it is that much. I mean, that's quite quick, isn't it? Already another lemon single yellow. This is straight after this, you know, run there. No room for mistake, don't have to get full service on at this rate. What Q&A is it? It's the German, right? Yeah. Well, hopefully the signal would have cleared. Yeah, if you are interested in any merch, then I will try and make a cup or something. I'll probably only sell 5. It'll be some kind of limited edition first kind of merch. What service is this? Let's have a little look. It was the 1505 out of Reading. Yeah, so the ice route, yeah, Reese. I wish they put Train Simulator 2020 on PS4 so I could drive the 800. Yeah, that would be cool, yeah. But I think because Train Simulator uses such an old engine, I don't think it does work with, you know, these new generation consoles. So obviously when Train Simulator was first made with that engine, it was like 2012 or something like that. So I don't think that would work with these kind of consoles. Well, I don't know why we are waiting here. No idea why. I don't know if we're following another train. Yeah, that's right, Joshua. Yeah, that's what Joshua said. Right, coming to a grinding halt here, just outside of Slough. Face reveal, we all want it. I'll probably, if I did do one, it would be in Discord. Engine limitations and differences, yeah. I'll probably do a giveaway at 1,000, like a £5 or £10 voucher. Right, we're just waiting at this red light, no idea why. I'll use this time to go and get my laptop. Oh, okay, I won't then. Well, actually no, it's a single yellow, so we'll just put in notch 2 for now. I'll slowly proceed with caution. Actually no, I'm pretty sure I've done the service before, and I'm pretty sure we are following a freight train or something. Something like the 15 something out of one of the stops. But the next signal I'm pretty sure is at the end of Slough platform. Platform 5 I think. No, above them, so I probably will do one, but it'll probably be at 1,000. I mean, Evan, oh sorry, Arsenal fan TV already knows, but like, so he found my Instagram account. What would you do at 500 subs? Well, I've literally just bought a new PlayStation, so, you know, my money is not the best at the minute, so I was going to do some kind of giveaway then, but I don't know if I will now. So I've just spent quite a bit, and you know, TSW2 comes out and all that. But, yeah, I'll probably do a shout out video again. They do seem to do pretty well, and obviously, you know, just kind of giving something back in it, so might gain you guys a few subs, which will help you grow your channels. Not sure you DM me, did I? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I think I was on my personal one, and you follow me on my channel one, and then it said I recommended, so I accidentally messaged you on my personal one. Yeah, let's not have no beef. We don't have beef here, we have pork. Well, I don't know if we're going to have a red light coming up, I'm not too sure. Measuring freight train on the German route. I wouldn't be surprised, the amount of freight which are on the German routes. Right, so we might have a red light, but surely the train ahead should have cleared now, or the underground. Blimey, that would be mad. So we could have a red light ahead, but it's unlikely now. It's a green, yeah, it's a green, let's go. See the beacon repeater there showing a green aspect. Yeah, you can turn off simulation mode above them. Sounds a bit weird, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can run these kind of weird trains on the line. They just literally go through the map. Right, now heading up to back to speed, I guess. Off we go. Right, let's go. Oh, DSD. I really wish that Torrington Mod 2 would have more countries than the common 3 we see. Maybe. We'll get more. Will we get many red signals in the Bakerloo line? I'd imagine quite a bit we will. Obviously the schedules are pretty tight on there. It probably will be quite a few red signals. Slowly getting back up to speed. TGV would be very good, yes. Night tube, I don't think the Bakerloo line has the night tube. We were discussing it. So that question was quite a good one, Rhein. Yeah, I don't think it does have no, it doesn't have a thingy night tube. I don't know what station we're coming through now. We have, actually, yeah, we do have a Canadian route. I always forget about that. Yeah, so we basically do have 4 routes, or 4 countries, I mean. Yeah, we forgot about that. Or if you use the scenario planner, it depends on what you do with it. Yeah. Australian railway, yeah. Maybe one of the Sydney metro lines. That would be quite cool. Would be very cool indeed. Quite like that. So that would be very good actually. Dovetail mentioned that high speed routes will be a key focus this year. That will be good. Never know, West Coast Mainline. Dovetail mentioned, oh yeah, Sophie, one of the Bakerloo line will have a limit of shunts and later in the tunnels during stop moves. Not sure. Yeah, just a friendly reminder, as we do have 14 people in, we are welcome to a sub goal of 450 by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. So. It's quite nice there. It's like a golf course there, I'm guessing. Never noticed that before. Actually, I'm going to have a look at that. I actually pretty seen it. So it was quite cool, wasn't it? Golf course. Well, I don't play golf myself, but never seen that. All these little details you can't see when you're flying past at 125 miles per hour. Just can't see it. Almost at our top speed again for today, 125 miles per hour. After this is main Spessart Bahn. It's just taking me about 10 minutes to go 3 miles. It does take quite a while, doesn't it, in that good old shanty. It's very slow. Welcome Braden, how you doing? Welcome back. I want to put the AC 4400 in the Bakerloo line. Oh, nice. Right, so back to go through Hayes and Harlington. Yeah, putting that on the Bakerloo would be pretty mad. I think that's the best way to say it. Right, Hayes and Harlington here. There we are, and then once we get to Ealing Broadway, the speed limit does drop to about 100 miles per hour. Yeah. Ice free on the Bakerloo, that would be interesting. I mean, it would be good on the Watford DC bit. between Queen's Park and Hamwood, so it probably would be quite fun on there. Running some services. Hopefully in this scenario plan that we can pick what platform our train starts on. I'll start on the most awkward platforms and have to go across all the points. That would be cool. Right, this is Southall. The future of travel. Yeah. Right, should we go through Eden Broadway shortly-ish? Can we do East Coastway and Hi Brandon, how you doing? Ice on Bakerloo would blast the passengers, it would indeed. Bring back the, yeah, it's just it. East Coastway, we've got main Spessart Bahn, then we've got East Coastway, and no, we've got main Spessart Bahn, then West Somerset, and then we can do East Coastway again. Someone else has requested it as well. Right, let's see them Broadway. Sorry, 15p point. Thanks all for coming in. The future of travel is maglevs. I like maglevs, but no, I don't. There's not proper trains, are there? They float, so that's not really a train, is it? I suppose they are. That kind of is the name from maglevs, isn't it? Well, that was West Eden there. What do you think of this? What do I think of what? What, Great Western Mainline? Class 43, it's very good. Oh, ice free on sand. I mean, that would actually be quite cool doing the ice free on sand, that's great. Flying up, because I don't think there's probably quite a few straight bits on Sandpatch Grade, so that actually would be quite fun doing the ice free on there. 16p point, thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we do have a sub goal of 450 by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. Right. Bring it down there a little. So we'll bring down to 50. Joe, do you think they should add the class 800 to this route? I mean, they can't really, because not all of it's electrified. So this is set in 2015, I believe. So yeah, they probably won't be able to do it. Sorry, but I'm just on my laptop sorting out something. What about the Glasgow subway? That would be quite an easy route to implement. Just picturing, yeah, that would be cool. Braden, wait, we can use the old add-ons? No, we can't, no. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, the 166, no, I mean, even the 43 on Sandpatch Road would be quite cool. The new commuter service. I don't know if there is any kind of proper stops on there. I guess you just, the train stops, you get on and then off you go. Right. I'll bring it down a little bit more now. Bringing it down to 50 miles per hour now. Alright, see you, Mr. Max, have a nice walk. You can pretend to be freight, yeah. Oh, does it? Runs through Sandpatch. That's quite cool. Yeah. Right, so we're now to 50 miles per hour now. On our way towards Paddington. Oh, you think it's rare? Anyone seen Richard? No, we had Richard's daughter in. Right, we're down to 40. That's 40 is the next limit. What's that on to 40? Come on. Right, there we are. Just did that just in case we had left it a little later. Yeah, the other Richard, the streamer. Yeah. Right, now coming into London Paddington, which is our final stop on this line, and then we'll head over to the main Spessart Bahn. The speed limit does drop to 25 miles per hour on the approach roll into the platform. So we are now coming into Paddington. What platform we're coming in on? Was that 6? Platform 10? Blimey. That's a bit of an odd one to come in on. Very odd, usually they're coming on 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well, that's interesting. 9 people in, thanks all for coming in. Platform 10, pretty odd, but kinda cool. Oh, our proper going over. And there the other HSTs now, it's actually pretty busy here at the minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trains, it's 6 trains in. Very busy. Well, obviously, it doesn't compare to real life, but very busy indeed. So platform 10 never stopped in this one on a HST. Actually, I don't think I've actually ever stopped on platform 10 in any service. That's quite cool. Alright, slowly coming in. Oh, we're only stopping that yellow box. It's probably about there. Yeah, there. Right, that's all good. Almost on the yellow box, as where is kind of the stop marker. Right. So I'll just wait for this to load, and then we'll be on to the next next route. Yeah, it's brilliant, yeah. Just waiting. There we go. Oh yeah, I've made up the doors. That'd be a good start. Can you do Tees Valley? We can try and fit that in at the end. But we've got main Spessart Bahn, then then West Somerset, no, and then East Coastway. So we've got quite a few more to get onto. Is it gonna do it? Oh, blimey. That's my chair in the background, by the way, everyone. Right, on to main Spessart Bahn. Probably do Aschaffenburg to Hagenbrücken, or the opposite way around, something like that. This one was requested by Salty Chips, I believe. Yeah, Poke, how you doing? Welcome, welcome back. So we'll go down the hill, why not? It starts off smooth and then increasingly the FPS goes down. Actually, we'll do this one. Yeah, those are quite nice subs. Actually, no, we'll do a slightly different one. There you go. The 1009. Shouldn't be too bad along here. Just gotta wait. Right, just loading in now. 12 people in. Thanks all for coming in. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm just doing something at the minute on my laptop. Yeah, Tyler, in Roblox you can have the London Underground. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I suppose the graphics probably aren't the best on it though. Yeah, the PlayStation is very quiet at the minute, which is nice. Bit of a change. Right, go on, load us in. We might have to wait a little bit here at Ruhr. There's usually a red light at the end. Right, let's get that into forward. Get them onto headlights. We yeah, they're already on headlights. Sometimes they're not. I played TSW on Xbox One, nice. This is on PS at the minute. Love that. I have the lights on inside the train, no they're not. But I can hear the train line powers on, so it should just be as simple as that. And there we go. Right, I'll get the C front. That's the only thing I can do with German trains. And then now I've just got to wait until we are able to depart. And actually we'll change the destination display quickly. Yeah, no gaffer tape holding it together, that is true. None of that anymore. It's all good now. Right, just waiting until to depart. Probably have to wait for a freight train to come down from the hills. That's what you usually have to wait for, and we get routed behind it. What's the difference between PCB? PCB is just something you don't want to mess with, and CIFA is literally the AWS. And PCB is some weird kind of safety system, no idea. They should add more loading pictures, yeah that would be good, yeah, I do agree there. So they're just the same ones. We're still waiting and we can head out of here. See if okay then, think use the other one. Yeah, the other one's just insanely hard. Right, we'll close the doors and see, maybe then the signal will change, but I think we are waiting for another service. If we do that, sometimes you have to close the doors. It's gonna go green. Doesn't look like it. But we'll keep the doors open for now. And we'll have a little look, see what's going on. Now, what side would it be on? Be this side, wouldn't it? Yeah. So probably there's another train coming in, so I'll get a nice view from there, and you can see it coming in. trains going out. Well, on the Long Island Railroad. That's the ATC, I think. Here we are. Here comes the other one, and that's my chair there. Here comes the other service, which is going ahead of us. Let's get a nice shot of that leaving. Is that what the next out? That's the 185, isn't it? 146. Oh. No, pretty similar. Will you get hopstruck here on Ruhr? I might if it's on sale. I might. All depends really. Right. Quite nice, isn't it? ATC same as Seafa. And I think that's similar-ish. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. I was waiting. Good to hear, Daniel, good to hear. Yeah, I was waiting for the service to clear off and then we should be able to leave. How many coaches is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. They're pretty long ones, aren't they? What route are we doing after this? West Somerset Railway, I believe. Yeah, I think it is West Somerset. So that'll be good. Alright, see you Joshua, thanks for coming in as usual. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We are streaming later. Very now it's leaving. And we should be able to depart once this has cleared the line. No, it's not there yet, Braden. Do you think you're a bad train smart driver? I think I'm pretty good, to be honest. I do hide off on the British routes. I mean, on the German routes and the US ones are probably not the best, but on the UK ones, I'm pretty good, yeah. I'll turn that back on as the signal should clear pretty shortly. Right, I was waiting for that train to 15 people in. Thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 450 subs by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it'd be very much appreciated. Have you been on the West Somerset Railway before? In the game, yes. In real life, no. But there's some quite a good heritage line to go on. So maybe one day. Any second now, we should be able to leave. Literally any second now. Hello Fabby33B, welcome to the channel. I've seen you around here before. But thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're having a good day. $4.20? What's $4.20? For me it says $4.14 at the minute. Subs, there you go. That's gone. And we should be able to depart. Any second now. Doors are closed, let's get going. I'm driving the 2C537 service from Seaford to Brighton. Nice, very nice. We're now leaving Langen-Proselten on our way to Gmunden. At Gmunden we will switch over to West Somerset Railway, and we've got East Coastway, and then if we can I'll try and fit in the Tees Valley line. That's all good. There's the Seafa. I wonder if there's a C thing on here. No, AFB. Damn, there is. Oh, I probably will get some kind of yellow light or something, the German equivalent, as that train probably is still ahead of us. Oh, we're literally waiting there for about 6 minutes. They should just start the service a little later than that. I'm just coasting at this for now. Do you play Train Simulator? I used to. But, yeah, let's just say my computer could not handle it. And my laptop even worse, so she crashed the whole thing. So, I do, but only, well, I used to, not anymore. That's the best way to put it. But it was a great game, it was. It was very good. So I don't really want to catch up the train ahead, but I will get a bit more speed on me. Let's get up to 70. Actually, no, that's not as there's a red light there. What's that, 60 for now? Oh dear. Oh, Seafer again. No, it's green now, it's all good. Right, so the chat's not coming through again, so let me quickly reset the stream. It's a bit annoying when it does that. There we go. You doing anything after the stream? Probably go on my laptop, try and watch the other merch thing or whatever. And yeah, I'll probably join your party. I played Train some years ago. The Class 156 Sprinter was awesome. When you could jump in and drive anywhere. Yeah, been quite cool. Well, not just cool, very. So we are slowly on our way to Langen, Zelten. Slowly getting there. Seafer again, quite a few of them along here. Pretty sure they just set off randomly. There is no like magnets on the ground or anything. So welcome to the stream, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm not too good with the German routes, so if I'm not talking as much, so I literally don't know any kind of landmarks or anything like that in these areas. All I know is that we're literally in a forest, by the looks of things. So yeah. I've still got a green line, which is good. Slowly be getting, well, slowly getting there. Welcome back, Mr. Max. Will you watch the Q&A tonight? Defo, yeah, definitely. I will indeed. Yeah, I will be watching it. Wait a minute, another train, alright? So there's a cars. Still good. Safer again. Well, we've got 1.4 miles to go until our next stop, and then after that is on to Gmunden. At Gmunden we'll switch over to the West Somerset area, which is a much more chilled route. Well, it's very chill. One of the most chilled routes, West Somerset Railways, and we're going the Shunter. Well, I'll start applying some breakage in a minute. How's everyone doing if they haven't put anything in the chat already? If you are there but not putting anything in the chat, put something, a little wave emoji and chat or something. And then I'll give you a little hello. I swear the red light was 1.6 miles and it was, oh well. That's why we'll be stopping just before Langen, Zelten. Thomas the Tank Engine. So we've got about 40 minutes left of the stream. So we'll get West Somerset, East Coastway and Tees Valley in. We'll do 5 or 10 minutes on West Somerset, really depends. So we'll probably go from Minehead to Blue Anchor. And then we'll move on to East Coastway, probably do Seaford. I'll probably do Lewis to Seaford. And then for the last route, Tees Valley, we'll do a little class 20 run. Hello Train Boy, how you doing? Cheers Train Boy. Yeah, this is pretty fresh. It was very easy to make. I just went on PowerPoint and just did it on there basically. So I literally had no idea what to do and I was like, hang on a minute, blue and black, well blue on black does look pretty nice. Yeah, but if anybody would be interested in some kind of merch, I know quite a lot of you probably won't be able to get it, but I might try and set up some kind of, well, a limited, I don't know, 5 cups or something, or mugs. What you can have your tea and coffee out of. Just trying to find somewhere where what does them. What are they talking about? Constitutional Fast Track 8 and the Scenario Planner, I believe. And we're going to be getting gameplay as well. Make what 10? Make 10 cups. Alright Sophie, well I'll try and get one, because I did make one, it looked pretty cool, and then I found out it can only be shipped to 8 people in the US. But I looked up like UK, you know, stuff, and it didn't come up with anything. I'm sure there is one. I'm sure there is one live or something. It's quite cool. There's so much freight on the side. It's pretty heavy freight. Just gotta wait here and then we can go. Yeah, cheers Sophie. I'm just waiting. And then we head on to Gmunden. Slowly just waiting there. Let's oh, we can't depart yet. We have to wait quite a bit on this service, don't we? We've got a minute. Got a minute here. So let's wait. And we'll carry on. Let's see in chat. You're welcome to the stream set here. I've horrible long wait for changing the MLT. Yeah, I suppose so. Right. Still got a few seconds here until we can depart. What service this is? I wasn't paying attention. This is the... oh, I think it's 10 head off then. I think it was 10:09. Yeah, 10:09 out of law, but we didn't leave until well, yeah, didn't leave until about 10 minutes after. But we should be able to depart now. So let's get the doors closed, and our next stop will be Gmunden. And off we go. Well, we probably want to, you know, get the brakes off first. Now off we go. Come on, let's go. And we want to reset the throttle. There we go. Let's go. Now, next station is Gmunden, and after this we will be changing over to the West Somerset Railway, as requested by the guy. We'll just stay at 37 miles per hour. There we go. Q&A session, yeah, about is, yeah. I will still stay at 37. We'll just stay at 37 round to the speed limit does drop in, and that's not quite 9 miles, but it's fine. Gmünden is 1 mile away now. We are slowly now coming into Gmünden, or Gmünden, don't really know how you say it. Again. 0.6 miles to go, well 0.6 over a mile to go. Bring the speed limit down a bit, so I'm pretty sure it does drop down. Hopefully you're chilling out, you know, watching this stream. We should be arriving on time here at Gmünden. Here we are. I don't remember how many coaches we were. 2, yeah. 2. So we're coming on a pretty small platform here. Very small. Should be a little bit everything in. It's very small. And then Gmünden. Here we are. Well, let's get the doors open. Get the tail lights on. Can you drive the class 47 rail tour? Yes, yeah, we can. Yeah, we do the rail tour on East Coastway. Put them on. That's basically the end of that service, and then on to West Somerset Railway. That's what we found. Wait a minute, another freight train was behind us. What's that one got? That's a mixed one. Hang on, a double-headed one? How do you do that? Oh, golly. Yeah, we should see gameplay tonight. Yeah. I think we did fit in, yeah. That is a very long train there. I don't know if that was just AI passing through. Look at that. Right, lock the doors and we should be done. There we go. Yeah, they're going to be showing the scenario planner. Oh, so nice. It's still quiet because it was the PlayStation's quiet now. Fam's out, so it's nice and quiet. Right, we're moving on to West Somerset Railway now. Just waiting. How do you know we're seeing gameplay? They said yeah. They said last in the last one. Well, Sam just we're gonna be seeing some stuff. Because they're gonna be going through the scenario planner, and he said but we have to kind of see gameplay to show it. So yeah, we should be seeing some gameplay. We're going the 09. We'll start at Minehead. We go as far as Blue Anchor. What YouTube channel is the Q&A on? Train Simulator, on Mixer, I think it's royalsimulator.com or something, and on Twitch at Tell Games. Yeah. We're just waiting now. Waiting to load in. Right, here we are. Let's get them like that. 6 people in. Thanks all for coming in. That's already on. Should we run up on reverse, don't we? Wait, what am I forgetting? Ah yes, on. Set that to reverse. Blue Anchor's our next station stop. So we do not have to stop at Dunstan. Marker lights on. Pretty sure these ones you actually have to go and turn them on. Alright, Chain Boy, thanks for coming in. See you next time. I always feel like if you do it twice it will properly turn. Is that little switch under there? It is, isn't it? But we actually have to go and run up here. And there we go. Right, let's sit in and let's get the window open and let's get going. Yeah, we have got the green. We are clear to depart. The horn is a bit. It's kind of cool on this one here. And off we go. Come on. You don't get given the schedule as it's announced in the weekly stream. That's been done in the upcoming streams. Yeah. Right, it's 10 miles per hour here. Let's get that over to this side. We're going 5 at the minute. Let's get the speed up a little. Seems like there are not as many people on the stream now. Plus it is a weekday, so quite a lot of people probably are at work at the minute. They usually would come in. I'll take it up to 7 at the minute, but we need to get up to 10. My iPad died, oh that's unfortunate. But we are up to 10. That is the limit out of here. Oh, it's nice out of there. We haven't seen Richard, have we, today? Like the other Richard. Maybe he'll come in at some point. I should go up to 25. Welcome Corbin, how you doing? Welcome. Right, as the back of the train clears out we should be able to accelerate. Maybe he's asleep again, probably. We're up to 25 now. So we'll get the max throttle on. Hopefully we won't have him and get well slick and overdo it. Wouldn't be surprised. Look at that, lovely, isn't it? Really spot. Welcome back. 7 people in. Thanks for coming. Let's get back in the cab. basically doing max throttle for the whole thing, as we won't actually make it up to the top speed. Love those red things on wheels. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? Very nice. The night spawns us there. That's the front camera, but that's more like the back camera. Yeah, it does make it much nicer than just kind of a black one. Or even a silver one, just the red. Makes it stand out a bit more. I wonder what made them put the shunter in. I don't know if West Somerset Rail actually own one. I'm guessing they do. That's why they got it in. Right, let's coast from here. Yeah, Corbin, how you doing? Lovely, innit? There's only 4 coaches to service. Our next station will be Blue Anchor. Let's get up a little bit. I'm on up to 25. That's it. Right, we'll be down to 5 miles per hour in a minute, which is a bit annoying as we're not stopping at Dunster, but we'll have to go further. Straight through at a lovely 5 miles per hour. Still 23 miles per hour basically. We are slowly approaching Dunster. We'll actually not be stopping here. Let's get up some more speed. Right, let's see 5 miles per hour speed board approaching, so let's get the brakes on. They are very good in this. Probably a bit too good. We want to get down to 5 miles per hour. But we don't want to go too far down, otherwise we'll just stop. Where is it? There's the 5 mile. We should be able to do it in time. Come on, get us down to 5. Let's release the brakes. Just a little tad more. There we go. Right, 5 mile per hour across here. Yeah, the start-up sequence is lovely, especially when you hear the engine turning on. The engine sounds great in this. Right, this is Dunster, but we actually are not stopping here. Our next stop will be Blue Anchor. Seems it's a bit pointless while we're not stopping, as we're going 5 miles per hour through it. But we aren't actually stopping here. On just a little there. Yeah, it does add to the immersion, yeah. Now once we do get past across them, we will be up to 10 miles per hour. Especially once we get to that little engine shed there, we'll go up to 10 miles per hour. Yeah, it's a very good route, it's just very slow. Now we'll just keep the throttle on for now. Now let's get up a little bit more. $495 comments and 8 people watching. Thanks all for coming in. I'm gonna get the throttle on just a little bit more. Ah, yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? Yeah. Different aspects. Right, slowly bring it up to 10. Do you think the TSW HUD and menus will look different? Apparently they do. I mean, they already look really good, but I don't know why they needed to change that really. Another whistle board. Oh dear. just coast through here. .45 degrees up. Well, we should be able to go up to 25 shortly. Players have a choice between the old and new HUD system. That's good then. So I'll probably choose the old one. I much prefer it. But I'll see what the new one's like, I guess. Also, if the speedometer's like in the middle of the screen, that would just be annoying. And a nice bin on the side tucked away. Right now, go back up to 25 miles per hour. It says stop will be blue anchor, and at blue anchor we will change over to East Coastway. Yeah. So we'll be end of a class 20 run. From from I guess Eagles Cliff up to Tees Yard, end of that. The HUD system, yeah, exactly that. Basically this, I'll turn it on, this is the HUD. I have the HUD off, so I'll do that. We might not be able to do the full rail tour on East Coastway, but I'll try and get as much of it done as possible. Might just go as far as Berwick and then we'll switch over to Tees Valley. As we are pretty pressed for time, man. Yeah, what Sophie said there. I was going along next to the beach. Very nice it is. There's the beach over there. Where's that bridge I always get a screenshot on? Well, it's back there by the looks of things, so we just missed it. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, I got it off for this. This one literally is 25 miles per hour the whole way. There's only a few places where it drops, usually coming into stations. I feel like they should raise the speed limit on preserved lines, maybe like 35 or something. I don't really see why there is a limit. I mean, I'm speeding a little bit, but it's kind of alright, because we don't have any kind of proper safety systems on this. I'll bring it down to 15 miles per hour in a minute, as that is the speed limit into Blue Anchor. 10 people watching, thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we do have a sub goal of 450 by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. 110 miles per hour. I don't think there is an AWS in this one. I don't think there is. No. I will be coming down to 15 miles per hour soonish. Right out of the way, cat's in the way of the screen. Right down to 15 miles per hour. Oh, is that another shunter in there? Is that the 47? Probably will be the 47. slowly bringing it down. Yes. Yeah, between Washford and, was it Willerton? That's pretty good there. I got 47 in there. I think it's the North Star, and that's what it's called. Right, it's now coming into Blue Anchor. A 47 now, which is nice. Red things on wheels flying. Yes. Right, there's the 47 on its way towards Minehead. We're on our way to Bishop's Lydiard, but we'll be switching over to East Coastway after this. And we'll probably take the rail tour as far as Berwick. Berwick, whatever you want to call it. You prefer the Class 47? Yeah, Class 47 is nice. Yeah, I do like that one as well, quite a bit. It does indeed, Sophie, yeah. I suppose it isn't really designed to have speed, is it? It's just designed to be going through a yard. Right, we're now coming into Blue Anchor. Lovely. The brakes are ridiculously good on this. So we don't need too much to make it come to a stop. That sound was a grip it and rip, yeah. Come on, stop. There. God, I was thinking, why is it not stopping? Right, now we'll go over to East Coastway, and then we've got Tees Valley after that poke. So that'll be good. We'll probably do a Class 20 run from Eagles Cliff to Tees Yard. We'll only go as far as Berwick on the rail tour service, as then we can get Tees Valley in at the end. Pinch fire, engine grip and rip that, yeah. Right. Yeah, welcome Poke, how are you doing? I know you've been in for a little while, but I'd say welcome again. Right, timetable. We're going to 47 as someone did request. 12:44. There we go. Right, we're loading to that now. Plus, oh, 45. Oh, someone already requested the 47 poke, sorry. No, that means you get the 40. We're going to 37 on Tees Valley if you want, because that's similar. If you go over time in your streams, not really, but I try and keep them to a nice 2 hours long. That seems to be a good time. And plus then I don't have much time until the next stream to get ready. So I try to have lunch and all that. And then just chill, just meditating and all that. So if they do overrun, I mean it's not, bad, but it then gives me less time to do what I need to after. Right, let's do that. Marker lights on, and then we get the reverse to forward. Some of that. Oh, there we go. Right, we gotta wait here for a tiny bit, and we'll be off. I was waiting for the signals to clear and a couple of trains to go. We got one coming in shortly. That one's no, we got that one, and there's one after that, I'm pretty sure. We just get the HUD off there, it's all nice. Right, that one's now leaving. I'll take off my posture protective in. Let's get that off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a 4-car service that goes out. No, it could be the 8-car one then already. That's good. Just gotta wait. Yeah, wait for that service to go out and then we'll be able to go. Alright Brandon, welcome back. Yeah, we'll go as far as Berwick, which is probably about 20 minutes on this. Because we are going to be chasing yellows. Come on. Well, that one's now leaving, I believe. Leaving pretty slow out of Lewis. Lovely. That's going to make us cut there. It's got us back there. I saw what I said. I was wait for the signal and then we'll be ready to depart. I think we're all set up, ready to go. Yeah, pretty sure we are. We get that on. I welcome everyone who has coming. Right, just waiting for that 8-car to clear the next few signals ahead and then we'll be ready to leave. So there's a signal around there. Once it clears it, we can depart on our way towards Berwick. Once we can leave, that's the thing. Come on. Just waiting at the minute. 10 people in, thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder. We do have a subcar 450 by August the 6th. It would be greatly appreciated if you could help us out in some way. Just waiting now, there we go. Just gone to a single yellow and off we go. Doors will just close on their own as we start moving, as they are slammers. Well, 20 miles per hour out of here, but we don't want to go too fast. As we are, that was a single yellow back then. I don't really want to assume the next one is green. Well, no, red. No, green, yeah. So it's well, we'll go about here for now. This will do. So we are slowly on our way now. Yeah, it might be able to, yeah. Yeah, that'll be good. Right, if we can start accelerating now. Pretty sure the next one should be green. Right, let's stop going. Where's the green? If it is a green ahead. I hate that kind of brake or air, that noise. I was thinking the brakes are coming on, I did something wrong. Yeah, that's one's green. Right. Full throttle, let's go. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? What will you do if you reach the sub-gun? Obviously that out of it. That seems to do quite well, so yeah, we're going to have one of them. On we go. Very nice, isn't it? Very nice indeed. And off we go. On our way towards Berwick. We will go as far as Berwick and we'll change over to Tees Valley. As Tees Valley was quite a late vote, so I was thinking we probably were going to end on East Coast over the rail tool. But we'll do Tees Valley next. That's cool, that's gone green. Full speed ahead. Love it. Off we go. We've got to get a single yellow at Berwick, that's all good. Actually, we might not, What is that one service that is your favourite? Well, the late night one's quite good. Was it the 23:14? That's fun to do. There's quite a few services I quite enjoy. I don't really have a favourite. Oh, for God's sake, you gotta be joking. Instead of pressing circle, I press triangle. That is a BS, that is. No, that was more my fault on that. Sorry, everyone had to witness that. Not so good. No, I feel that. I don't know how I managed to press triangle. But I just did manage to press triangle instead of circle. Oh, come on, get us going. Yeah, not the best thing to have there. Will not happen again. Well, it shouldn't have happened in the first place, really. Yeah, it was good, Mr. Max. I gave it a little watch. Yeah, it's all good. Let's get that one now. Are you being serious? It's done it again. Oh, we're not doing that. We're not having that. It's like this bullying me, this sim. Literally. I do know how to work the AWS, just it's not doing what I want it to do. Come on. I don't know how I've managed to do this. It's just because I pressed triangle instead of circle. And that's just not a fan of me. Now the engine stopped as well. Turn on. The engine's completely gone off. Very quiet, isn't it? This shouldn't have happened, but I managed to somehow press triangle instead of circle. I kind of like slid it across. It's doing something. If we set there, and we should have turned the engine on. Ooh, that does sound nice, doesn't it? Maybe it was worth doing that. And off we go. Not hard, is it? But yeah, sorry everyone had to see that AWS problem. I somehow managed to, well, I was kind of sliding my thumb across my controller. Yeah, when the AWS went off, and I managed to press triangle instead of circle, and I wasn't quick enough getting back in. Yeah. Yeah, we did. It's like that never happened. No one saw. No one saw. Right, so we're on our way again, which is what we want. That's all good. Right out on our way. Which is what we want. Alright Brandon, take care, thanks for coming in. See you in the next one. Right now I'll heading up to speed again. About to go through blind. Here's blind. Got green there. Oh great, now the game's going. There you go. There's another AI services coming down the line. There is. We're going to blind by the looks of things. So good. Right. So I'll slowly, not quite rapidly now, getting there. We'll go as far as blind, no, as far as Berwick, and then we'll change over to Tees Valley then. We are getting there. Well, the 170 is lovely. Would have used to run along here, but doesn't anymore. We're not in passenger service. Well, that being getting speed now. Lovely. So 70 miles per hour at the minute. We'll go as far as Berwick on this. No, it's not TSW2 Sleazy, but welcome to the channel. I've seen you around here before, hopefully you're having a good day. This is the Train Sim 2 hype train. We're all in it together, all heading towards the release of Train Sim 2. I mean, I wish it was Train Sim 2, but it's not. This is the hype train. Heading toward, we're all on the train together, going towards Train Sim 2. We're going as far as head on to. No, this is. We're just on the hype train towards Train Sim 2. That's what it's called, Train Sim 2 hype train. We're all on the, all on the same passage, on the same train, and then all towards Train Sim 2. But we'll go as far as Berwick, and then we'll change over to the Class 20, no, Class 37 on the Tees Valley line. Get the whistle there, get the brakes on. Slowly bringing it down now. Well, quite rapidly bringing it down. Oh really? Someone else really has it. And I guess there are testers, aren't they? There are people testing it. So. Right, so this is Berwick now coming up. We're stopped at the platform. Well, we're not scheduled to, but there was some kind of driver change going on. So yeah. Right, so we are coming into Berwick now. Oh, nice, easy, nice. Yeah, we're playing that right now. So we'll have Tees Valley in a second. Almost bring it to a halt here at Berwick. Try and stop at the right spot, I guess. Do a little driver swap here. Yeah, Chasing Mode 2 is going to be great. What route are you most looking forward to, Sleazy? Is there any stop marker for us? Right, we're going to move on to Tees Valley line now. First train I went on after privatisation came on the railways. Nice. Was there a new unit back then? I guess it probably was, wasn't it? Right. We're slow now and we're going to Tees Valley. We're going to class 37. Bay Clear line, yes. It's going to be great. That's what I'm most looking forward to. What about you, Sleazy? Right, let's get in there. It's only that I want. Yeah. It's going to be great. Hopefully. Well, no, it will be great. It will be great. I think that's the one. Yeah, I think that's the right one. Do this one. It's all good. I was waiting. Come on. Still waiting. 10 people in, thanks all for coming in. Alright, Sophie, nice. I'm going to do some schoolwork. See you later, Mr. Metz. Take care. Thanks for coming in as usual. Much appreciated. Right. Past 37. Dude, after 37 it is nice to drive. It's pretty easy to set up as well. Not that it would really be hard. For a CSX heavy hull, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun routes to drive. Right, we are on a hill and we have just turned off the brakes. So we might start rolling back. Let's get that on. So we don't have that happening. AWS on. Oh, I'm living it. Let's do this one over here, which is a bit annoying. Maybe not. Get that one off, because I can tell. Get that one on first. There we go. Right, let's get going. You that you were doing that. Yeah, I'm doing it live, yeah. Yeah, we'll be doing a live on Train Mod 2 as well. That races. slowly bringing up the speed now. Yeah, if you want, says yeah. Yeah, what do you want to say? Any questions? Far away. Yeah, you can say so. Any questions? Far away. The speed limit along here is 50. Probably go up to about 40. Look at that, that is beautiful. Very nice. Speed to go down a minute. Going at 30 at the minute. I'll get a bit more up. Cheers, Lizzie. Thanks very much. So much appreciated. We are trying to reach our sub goal and we are getting ever so much closer to it. But thanks for subscribing, Lizzie. Yeah, after the stream I tried to set up, I've got Streamlabs now, and I've just done that at the minute, and the chats, I never knew that the chats linked to it. So I might be able to do something on there and then just make it, a bit more, just better. I'll have a little play around with that after. Hey Minecraft, welcome back, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right. Just leave that for now. I'm good, Ryan. How are you? I'll bring the speed down a little bit now to 30, I believe. I think that will be the speed limit shortly. After this I'll just play around with Streamlabs then, and yeah, seems to, I don't know how I work it, but it seems alright. Try and get it alright for tonight. But if you want to add me on Minecraft, you're playing PS4 at the minute. Yeah, since PlayStation 4. When it does though come down to 20, so we're going to get the brakes in a little. Oh, slowly bring it down. Oh, no, nice, Lizzie, nice. The brakes actually have done much. It's not down too low, is it? Oh my god. That was about 20 miles per hour. I had the brake on. I know it was a loco brake, but there you go. Now we're at the right speed limit. That's good. These last two routes have been two routes haven't been the best. accelerate, come on. We're not stopping. Yeah, you do, yeah. I made that silly mistake just then. Not the best. Alright, come in now. Oh, already only 300, well, still quite a bit for me, but I guess quite good, I guess. Right now I'm coming into T's yard now. Speed limit is 15, so we're going at the right speed limit at the minute. Yeah. Oh, actually, there's everyone's alright here. Everybody likes trains and simulations, so we're all in the same kind of boat, aren't we? Stop. Sounds like a pairing cat. Alright. Yeah, 6th of August. Yeah, that comes too. Very good. And here we are at T's yard. There's the service complete. But yeah, everyone, that is the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for coming in. Thanks, we've got some new people here like Sleazy and all that. Thanks for finding the channel. But yeah, but that is it. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to try and get some kind of cut or something like that. I'll try and get that sorted for later. That's not Train Smart 2, W-Tishing G. This is Train Smart 20, but we're on the hype train. Thanks everyone for coming in. Everyone take care. I'll be streaming either No Man's Sky or Railway Empire later. But thanks all for coming in. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks everyone.